Also, guys, this isn't my normal voice. I lost my voice streaming last night, like I do
I think
every
you
other
make too
day.
many bang bangs.
Yeah, too exactly.
Yeah. The big Greek will get a bad German speech next
Oh
time.
no! Oh, he's German? No.
Yes, he's Greek and German, but he lives in Germany. So, I
Interesting.
mean,
German here. Wow.
yes, there are a lot of Germans now on your stream, which were supposed to be on mine because you don't.
Sadly, I do not speak the German language, no.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Maybe I say something small. I mean, I will just say something in German. Jorgus, das gibt Ärger. Du hast die Leute auf den falschen Kanal geschickt. Du hättest die Leute auf meinen Kanal schicken sollen. Das gibt noch Ärger, Georgie, aber das diskutieren wir noch. Okay, now we
All I learned from this is you do not want to piss off a German woman. Ever.
Yes, German is sounding really harsh.
I would like to. It just sounds. I can never learn some German, but just spit it out at the chat when they make me mad.
Yeah, so maybe like Germans, you should come to my channel.
What is the angriest German comment that I can memorize and just yell it at my chat when they make me mad?
You can, I mean, like if you make a blunder, just you can say like, okay, maybe like let's make it a little bit more sophisticated for you.
Yes.
So, danke Hans-Wern, du bist mir immer treu. Und Schmetterling, okay, fine. So, say Scheibenkleister.
Scheibenkleister.
That's very cute. It's
Yeah, I don't
cute.
sound. I sound like.
Okay, the thing is like we have a word which is obviously called shit, but which is like scheiße, you know. But instead of saying scheiße, the Germans use that doesn't sound like as a bad word, even though scheiße is not considered to be bad. So you can say Scheibenkleister instead of scheiße.
All right. Thank you. Now I'm gonna put that in my pocket and just. I'll keep it in mind. Thank you.
So, Passe, ich habe deine Frage gelesen. Diese Bücher sind auch für deine Spielstärke gut, weil die Erklärungen sehr, sehr detailliert sind und man versteht schon einige Sachen. Sorry, this had to be just answered in my German.
All right, you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So, next question. I mean, no, next question. Sorry. Next position. You already see it, Alexandra. You are with the white pieces.
Alexandra. Okay.
Oh, sorry. You see, like, you know, like, I'm getting already a little bit confused by all this kind of.
It's okay. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, we're with the white pieces. So once again, we got another bishop pair 1. So immediately you just think breaking through the center. Natural moves like d4 appeal to me right away.
B4.
D4.
D4, yes. But okay, with D4, what do you think is the weakest spot in white's position?
The D3, E2, the light squares.
Yes, the white squares. But I mean, like, what piece or what pawn would you be here the most afraid if you consider it from the white's point of view? What is the biggest problem for the white's point of view here? After d4, what is the problem playing d4? Which pawn you actually neglect, or which pawn might be really a serious weakness?
The f2 pawn?
The f2 pawn is protected by the rook on f1, by the king on f1, and even by the queen on c2.
Okay, I mean, I know it's defended. I was just thinking, you know, if they open up the file, it could be scary on f2, but okay, it's safe and sound there. Okay, forget that square. Well, I already said a d3, I said e2. I guess d2, but I thought we were pushing it, so I didn't know it counts. And then I thought c4 too, but...
1 second. So, look, I mean, like, d4 is, of course, a good way to open the diagonals. Danke, Jungs, für den Zap. But instead of playing d4, how else can you open the diagonal of the bishop on b2? Maybe not immediately, but maybe with some fantasy.
Oh, no. Now I'm scared this is going to be wrong again. Never mind. Hold on. No. How else can we open up the... I mean, there's D3 and just moving the knight, but it's not necessarily opening it up.
Yes, how else to open up the diagonal A1, H8? Which is not yet possible, maybe, but which is with some support possible.
Well, it seems indirect, but if you could prepare C5 because D6 is defending here. F4 seems too difficult to prepare, so...
Wait. Why it's so difficult to prepare? What do you have to move away in order to push F4?
Just the knight, but...
Yes, but why you? I mean, this is actually so funny. You have these thoughts which are absolutely right, which is guiding you in the right direction, and then for some one move thing, you dismiss them right away.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It was mostly just the pawn structure. I thought it wasn't good. It looks... I don't know. I never pushed F4 in these positions, so it could just be that every of these positions, my only plan is D4 and attacking on the queen side because of the line or push the F pawn. So maybe that's why.
But actually, in the London defense, the F pawn is moving quite often to F.
Okay.
I will prove this next win.
You have to clap back for everything. There's no hope for me. We want to push here and open this. I thought the entire time, I thought we were talking about this diagonal, so I was a little confused.
So how do we manage to play F4 and even causing a threat? Make a coursing move, which is causing a threat, and then with the idea.
Knight H4.
Yes, Knight H4 has a threat of
F5.
Yes. So after Knight H4, actually Black is switch move in order not to fall for this trap.
G6, or they could move. No, they can't move the knight actually. Well, they have some knight moves. No, I did it again, didn't I?
Knight H4, the only move here to protect a 5 pawn is which move?
G6.
Yes, so after G6, that's what happened. Then we can already move it.
Okay.
After G6, what move now to continue with?
F5. F4.
What do you think? What is stronger? To play first F3, get rid of the knight, and then to play F4, or to play F4 instantly?
Well, I mean, the knight, even if we did push F3, I like, by my instinct, I like F4 right away.
You like F4 right away? Why?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, it seems like even if we did push F3, F4, I mean, the knight can just retreat. But we did win a tempo then. And I guess that I was thinking we're giving them time for E4, but they don't want to open up the diagonal. So maybe F3 is actually better.
But actually, like, why do you want to play F3? I mean, the knight on E4 is not disturbing, right? It doesn't do anything.
No, it is disturbing.
It is disturbing.
I mean, it's a strong knight, right?
Yes. It's a knight, but I mean, why is it disturbing? It doesn't attack anything, right? And at this point, maybe we will need this knight on E4 to gain the tempo of playing D3. That's why here it makes sense to push the knight away with F3, because also, like, if you push the knight away with F3, then the knight goes to F6, and after F4, he even has a chance to play E4 and close up the bishop's diagonal of the bishop on G2.
Oh, okay. So that line is good for... Okay, that was one of the reasons I didn't like it, but I thought you were saying it was good for white.
So, I mean, in the game, F4 was played.
Okay, that's what I was going for. That's where I was going for.
Yes, F4. That was your intuition is actually like you're very similar to your sister with a difference. I mean, your both intuition is very good, but you dismiss things immediately while your sister is not so quick in all these bang, bang, bangs and considers things a little bit longer. So I think actually, Andrea, you would just improve automatically and very quickly just in being more patient with your decisions.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I kind of just, yeah, so that's a very great life advice.
No, but I mean, like, he would improve, like, at least by, like, 100 points. Okay, I don't know on chess.com how much 100 points actually mean, but just by, like, not, like, dismissing things on the spot. So f4 was played in the game, and now after f4, the next move was rook c8, and after rook c8, he still didn't play d3 because, okay, the knight is still not torturing us on e4, and the pawn on c4 is not hanging, so he decided just to improve the piece which is not functioning so much anymore. So what you think, what is a natural move here to play?
Knight f3.
Yes, very good, because a knight on h4 did the job. We managed to play f4, we provoked even g6, which opened the diagonal of the bishop on b2 for our favor. And now after knight f3, the pressure on e5 is just increasing.
Yeah.
So knight f3 was played, and now rook c7. I mean, black obviously wants to double on the c file and gets a little bit annoying towards the pawn on c4.
Okay.
So now after rook c7, rook c1 was played. He just decided to defend that pawn a little bit. He still waited with the move d3, but I mean, even d3 here is fine now. But rook c1 is just a natural move because the rook on a1 was not yet taking part in the game. Now knight f6 was played by black. Now my question is, after knight f6, what would you play, or what is the idea of knight f6?
I mean, it seems like black is making room for e4.
Exactly. So e4 could be a little bit annoying. Okay, at least one diagonal is opening, which is a diagonal of the bishop on b2, but another diagonal is closing, which is a diagonal of the bishop on g2. And White, which was, by the way, grandmaster from Belarus, unfortunately, he also passed away a couple of years ago. Kuprajcek, he played a move which was prophylactical against pushing e4.
Okay. Prophylactic against pushing e4.
Yes. Something prophylactical against e4. What could that be?
I'm thinking. Okay. Maybe. Well, I know I don't want to try to stop it with like d3. Some ideas is like queen c3 because they're
Yes.
gonna open up the diagonal.
Yes. d3 is a very good move because after d3, if black still pushes e4, then, I mean, we might just take on e4. And then if you play knight takes e4, I mean, you can just move it, d3, e4.
Yeah, I was worried that it would leave the weakness on e3, and it's a backwards pawn, and the queen is on the file, so I wasn't that sure about d3.
Yes, I understand, but even after queen takes e4, I will play queen c3, and then knight e5 is a threat because there's a bishop on g2, which is indirectly shining on the queen on e4.
Oh, okay, okay.
So basically, after d3, which happened in the game, if you play e4, which is probably still the best move, or maybe not. I mean, it's probably should not even open the diagonal of the bishop. Then if you take on e4, which is objectively even the best move here, because why not to take? If you take with a pawn, then, I mean, our structure is very fine, and we just move the knight away, for example, to d2, and then e4 is quite weak. Queen c3 is coming, have really strong diagonals. Sometimes even with the queen on c3, I have ideas of pushing g4 and g5 to get rid of the knight. And if knight takes e4, anyway, I play knight d2 in order to exchange this knight, and then is getting even weaker because the knight will not protect the diagonal any longer. So that's why in the game after d3, black made even a worse move, which is funny, but he did.
This is funny.
Played, yes, okay, e4 is not that bad, but h6 is really bad.
Okay. H6, yeah. I mean, I think maybe they wanted to stop, any attack on G5, but it's creating a weakness on G6.
Yes, I mean, but yes, exactly. It creates a weakness on G6. So after H6, what do you think, which move is here? We have to go back to H6 move. Yes. Which move after H6 is going to be tricky here for pawn?
I was thinking knight H4.
Very good intuition. Exactly this is happening in the game because now the knight understood that, okay, after G6, the knight on H4 is doing really fine because he spots, or no, I don't think it's a he, but okay, let's say the knight spots the weakness on G6, and there is some indirectly diagonal which white is trying to exploit. So in the game, actually, knight H4 was played, king H7, and then what would you do?
Bang, bang, bang. This is a little tricky for me because I can't tell if we want to trade in the center. I want to open up this diagonal, but I don't like D4 because they can block with E4. So, I was thinking if there's any tactics, but doesn't seem like that either. I mean, trading seems... I like the idea of trading because it's opening up our rook too.
Yes.
So... if we trade, let's say they take back with the pawn, I just want to see how white would continue. But,
What other pawn move is interesting here?
maybe E4.
Yes, E4 and why? What happens after F takes E4?
F takes E4. I think we could take first on F5.
We can first take after E4, F takes E4. I mean,
Oh, sorry. F
F4.
takes E4. Got you. Okay. F takes E4. Then we don't want to take with a... Oh, well, we can either take back on E4 or we could take on E5. So...
and what else we can do without calculating any bang bangs?
I mean, you could sack on G6, but I don't think that one works.
Yes, but what else you have after F takes E4? What other option is possible?
Oh, what I mentioned? Okay, what I mentioned taking back on E4, right?
Yes, but I mean, like, what is a weak spot?
I mean, the weak spot is G6. Oh, F5.
Exactly.
Okay,
F5.
thank the Lord. I finally found it.
Yes, F5. Very good. And after F5, problem is basically that that there is an issue on the pawn on G6.
Gotcha.
And the problem is like that he has to react. He cannot play G5 because of knight G6. He cannot ignore it because I take on G6. So he has to take on F5.
Yep.
That's what happened in the game. So after taking on F5, knight takes F5 was played. And now he moved the queen away, because what would you do in case of E takes D3, Andrea?
I think you could just take back first, and then right on the diagonal of the king. I know that you could take the queen, but then they take our queen. I mean, there are some tactics. But E takes D3. I would take queen takes first.
Queen takes first was the other candidate move, instead of taking on D3 back.
I mean, otherwise than taking the queen, your only other candidate move would be moving the queen.
Yes, and okay, there's two options. I take on E7, I take back on D3, or
you play queen D2.
Exactly.
Oh, that's winning because we're attacking. I missed that idea. We're attacking on h6 and queen can't come to g7.
That's why in the game queen e6 was played.
Okay.
And now, once again, it's your move. What would you play here after queen e6?
Bang, bang. I think we could start with queen d2 again because we would
Very good.
force black to defend with the knight, and then you have bishop takes e4.
Very, very good. Exactly, that was the whole point about the maneuver already, which was introduced after knight h4.
Okay.
So after knight h4, Kubrajcek already have seen all these kind of moves coming up, including queen d2 as an intermediate move in order then to capture back on e4 with the bishop. So that's why queen d2 was answered by the move knight g8. And after knight g8, obviously bishop takes e4 was played.
Yeah.
So bishop takes e4 was answered by king h8. What do you think is the next move?
I feel like there would be some tactic, but let's see. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there is a discovery attack on the rook. Only knight ideas is stuff like knight h4, maybe trying to come to g6, which forces a rook trade.
What is the only piece which is not yet in the game? In the most desirable way, let's put it this way.
I mean, that would be the rook on c1. But
yes, okay, the rook on c1. I mean, like if the rook can fly, he would put him to h4,
yeah,
but
exactly.
What other piece could be objectively taking part in the game?
The queen.
Well, the queen is actually already taking a good part with attack on h6.
Well, it seems. I mean, it seems like. Thank you, Spurs, for the 1,000 bits. It seems like the bishop on b2, but I thought it was just well placed because it's controlling this diagonal. But oh,
close.
I got it.
Yes.
Is it d4?
Exactly.
Okay.
D4 is opening the last remaining diagonal.
Okay, we did it. Okay.
Yes. So d4 was played. Now after d4, knight e7 happened. And here, which is maybe not logical for some of you, white decided to close the diagonal again with d5. But here comes the but. With d5, besides that I attack the queen on e6, I closed up the bishop on b7. I cut the bishop out. And the thing is also sometimes there are tactical ideas with knight takes d6 and bishop takes e5 in the air, or even ideas like with queen b4. So that's why after d5, queen d7 happened. And here after queen d7, knight takes h6 just won the game because the rook is now attacked on f8. He had to take on f1, taking on f1. And here black actually resigned because, well, there are not so much moves he can do. There's a mating threat of knight f7 check and queen g5. And there's not much which can be done by black, actually.
Very nice. Very nice ending here.
Yes. And I think actually because for me it is now almost 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I'm so sorry. So yeah, lesson took a little longer than an hour.
So, and that's why I will just now call it for the evening, and I think you will have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you, Elizabeth. You were a wonderful coach, I have to say. Like, I haven't had a chess lesson in a very long time, and it was wonderful to have you coach me. Felt very helpful here.
Give you one advice whenever you calculate your bang, 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 bangs, don't rule out out certain moves on the spot, because in this way you avoid a lot of blunders or a lot of opportunities which you may miss.
I will keep that in
Because
mind.
your intuition is very good, but thank you, just in conclusive. Your intuition is very good, but you're like ruling out things on the spot which you shouldn't do, in my opinion.
Yeah, I totally agree. And guys, please definitely go follow Elizabeth. She is a wonderful chess player. As you guys can see, also a great coach. She's very funny. She's very stern too. Stern German woman here. I like she's going to have to give a Greek god a talk. But you guys should definitely go follow her channel.
All right. So, Andrea, I wish you a lovely afternoon. I think you will stay on, right?
Yeah,
so
we'll be going on. So thank you so much, Elizabeth. I'm really glad. Maybe I'll talk to Alex if I can get in these lessons instead of her some more. I really.
No, I mean, like, I would love to teach you, because I think that you are so stubborn in your bangs that I really need to put some German strictness behind.
You definitely do. I need that for sure. Yeah, Andrea.
I enjoyed that one really much.
All right. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Have a great night.
So have a lovely day. I will just rate my people to you.
Oh, thank you so much.
You get more Germans on the stream.
Great. More Germans. Lovely. More. You guys gotta help me in my stubbornness here. Okay, Elizabeth. I'll let you free.
Good night, everybody. And I'm rating the people towards you, and I wish you, as I said, a lovely afternoon. And whenever you do bangs, don't.
I will. So much.
Okay.
Good night, Elizabeth.
Good night. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm gonna fix my layout. My normal layout is just a frozen photo of Alex. So I don't know if you guys got a glimpse of that, but I don't know what that was. How does she even manage? I kind of want to show you guys. Hold on. You know what? Wait. Oh shoot. Oh, I did show you guys. Oops. Wait. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to do that yet. Well, copy. Okay, I just gotta put in my camera and just cover the scary whatever that is. Okay, there we go. Should I just leave it over here, just me and Alex hanging out? No. Okay, so Chiu is coming in 20 minutes. What happened to my chess scene? What? Sorry, guys. What? Whoa. Oh, I see. Oh, I put in the wrong one. Okay. Well, you gotta go to this one. Another Alex. Another one. All right. Now we're getting rid of her. Oh. So we only have 20 minutes. Thank you, Elizabeth, for the... Thank you again, Elizabeth. Guys, shout out Elizabeth. Please follow her. She's fantastic. All right. I think my layout is ready. So I really play some chess after that. Oops. Minutes, so I don't know, but I lost some rating, so I have a lot of that I need to make, so I don't know. Someone stole my chess scene. Yeah. Who could it be? Okay, I think the layout's... Oh god, yeah, I thought it was good, but oh, it's almost good. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna play some music, and I think eventually... Okay, we're not in sub-only mode. I know we were doing that for lessons. No, we don't have shifts, but Chiu has a planned stream at 4 p.m. So I'm just gonna get some music going. I think I'm gonna play some Blitz. I'm here. I'll turn down the music for you guys. Who? What? What is that? Did you guys hear that? Someone talking to me? Okay. Oh, also guys. Oh, that was really weird. But it was really funny. Now we can talk about... Okay. Oh, what do you mean fix the board? Oh, now we can talk about all the drama that we missed this morning. We're very quiet, but a lot has happened, and all I can say is that my wingmanning worked, and I'm very excited. That's all I'm going to say. All right. So I want to get as many games as I want in these 20 minutes. So let's go. My board is not perfect. There we go. Oh, it's perfect now. It's perfect. Hassan wants to play chess with us. Yay! First time in months. I'm excited. You guys, I'm literally the best wingman ever. Oh my god, I'm a beast. I'm away with it. No. I told Alex to play Botez. You have to give me the link one more time because the donation is too old. Said he'd only play with us. That's fine. We'll take it. We'll take it. So, oh, I also saw that. Yeah, I did saw Neha was playing.